Sorry. Yeah. Oh, I'm trolling. Okay. Yeah. What do I don't even know where I want this shit. Okay. I think we're good to start. Finally. Oh. Cool. So we have extensions now, which I'm really excited for. I think I just... Oh my god, look at all these beautiful extensions we got now. Jesus bless. I'm excited. I'm really excited. I'm really excited, dude. Oh my god. What am I trying to do before I explore that? I forgot. Fuck. Alright, whatever. Device manager. Oh, okay, so it's just giving me a list. So then, yeah, how do I use them now? So if I right click here, does it show me any extensions? No, I don't know how to use them. Learn view. Anybody know? What the heck? Browser? No. Whatever, whatever. Huh? Sorry, guys. Wait, what? How to use extensions? Ableton. Yeah, I don't have that. I'm confused. I don't have the extensions. Right click. Unless I'm just looking at the wrong place, so. Save as default extensions. What are we looking at right here? Save as default. Oops. I don't know. I'm pretty confused.
Ableton just quietly dropped one of its biggest updates ever, and it's freaking insane. So what Ableton extensions actually are, see this menu down here. That all these extensions are free in the link below. It's free download, go ahead and grab it. In order to access extensions, we're just gonna right click, and then we're gonna see this menu down here that says extensions. Now, depending on the area we have selected, that's gonna determine what extensions we have access. So for instance, this is an audio timeline, so we're gonna have extensions that apply to audio clips. If we come over here and right click
I don't
on
have
the
extensions.
and go to extensions, we're gonna have all of the ones that
Yeah, I don't have these colors either. I'm looking for the colors. Oh, this is where it would be. Yeah, why don't we have extensions? I'm confused.
access extensions, we're just gonna right click.
The hell? Huh. Right click an item. Huh. It's probably not worth it right now then. I guess I'll play with all of my 400 other toys then. Whatever. Whatever, man. Don't worry, I'm looking for an alternative solution in the side while I act cool. Oh, I'm not too worried about it, I guess. It's just another day. Damn. Yeah, I'm kind of bummed out. Whatever. Yeah, I don't think I can figure out how to get the extensions to work today. But yeah, I'd spend too much time if I tried to figure it out right now. That's for sure. I'd spend way too much time. Oh, I'm not disappointed. Mm-mm. 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 Fuck! I'm chill. And I'm not frantically looking for a solution. Okay, anyways. Next. I'm happy. I'm happy. So what are we doing? A story here, but most or signs. There's no suspects or signs. There's a story here, a story that's just like following the wind, holding the line. No suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line. Pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There, I forgot the words. Following the holding the line. Pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There. Yeah. Yeah. Follow. Yeah. Holding the line. Pissed to. A story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line. Pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's a story. Following the wind, holding the line. Pissed to my here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line. Pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line. Oh, I didn't mean to close the whole thing. Pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line. Pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. with the hedge. Oh, do I not have it? A notepad? Whatever. Yeah, I guess I don't have it on this computer. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line. Pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, oh man. Following the wind, holding the line. Pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. Following the wind, holding the line. Pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. Following the wind, holding the line. Pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly... Yeah, the cool thing too is if I do figure out the extensions thing, which I don't know how I will find the time to do that, because I want to finish this all in 3 days. If I do figure that out, most of the workflow shit that'll treat me well and that I would benefit from is post tracking, is during the mixing phase. So I wouldn't even be doing using the extensions right now anyway. So there's no real use being bummed out. TJ, it's okay. It's okay, me. I'm a little sad, I'll be real. It's okay. I'm looking for ways to cope, you know? Damn, is that my face frozen? Rabble. Alright. Following the wind, holding the line. Pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's a story. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind. There are signs. There are signs. There's signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line. Pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line. Pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's pissed to my shins with no pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. Pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's following the wind, holding the line. Pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's following the wind, holding the line. Pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my no suspects or signs there. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna build that up more on that same the same instance of this chant. We're gonna build up this instance, which in context of the other instances of this chant will represent some sort of escalation, you know, the evolution, because we started out with the solo into the mostly that's just like maybe I don't know, actually. Yeah, I like 3. Yeah, we'll do 1 to 3, and then this one can have 5. But at least. Or 7. Either 5 or 7. We'll see. Because I want it to be a kind of an odd number. And then this next one after, this next instance, I just want it to be a 2. So I'm wondering, do I want to have the bigger explosion, the bigger crowd to be earlier before the drop? Or is there enough space towards the end of the song to bring in the whole city, to bring in the whole town, if you know what I'm trying to say? Or by that time of the song, will it be too late, or will it sound too forced? Suspects or signs, suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly I just realized you might not even heard everything I said, so whatever. Suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's no suspects or signs. I don't know, I'm just going for it. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. So bright. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's definitely a 7 or more. This is gonna be the freaking whole chant. I think this will be the biggest chant of all of them, the one before the drop off into the duo. Signs. I think that makes the most sense at the moment. Signs. There's a story here. Yeah, maybe we'll do like 13 high key, because I want to flesh out all the fucking ranges, like high, low, mid, middle. Yeah. We're going to want to do a lot, that's for sure. A lot more. Signs. So now I can do all of them. Shins with no suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. Huh? Where is it? Shins with no suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. holding the line. Pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. That's just life. Following the wind, holding the line. Pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line. Pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's I didn't want that, whatever. I didn't want the last couple of notes at the end, but I gotta go. There's a story. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line. Pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's a story. There's a story here. All right, this one's gonna be loud. I'm gonna have to take a step back. To my shins with no suspects or signs. There's a story here. To my shins with no suspects or signs. There's a suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. I tried to unlock a new part of my freaking range, but I don't think that worked out there. This is the town goof singing that part for sure. There's a story here. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. We'll just hide it all the way in the back. It's okay. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. There's a story here. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. A story following the wind. A story here. A story here, but mostly that's just life. It's recording. Holding the line. Pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line. Dude, I think my computer's frozen right now. How am I recording? There's like no app on my freaking computer that I can use, or else it's gonna freeze everything Amazing. Amazing decision making for me to multi-stream and shit. Okay, wait, we're back. Following the wind, suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, fist to my shins with no. Oh man, where are my vocals at, dude? There might be a delay, there might not be. We'll see. Suspects or signs. There's a story here. Yeah. Oh well. I don't think there should only be a thing for monitoring, but I'm not monitoring my input right now. So I hope this is not tragically awful. I guess I can keep my stream ready and I'll check it after I do it. Suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Holding the line, fist to my shins with no suspects or signs. I can't hear it, man. There's a story here, but mostly. Looking back into this mub. Come on, guys, tap the like button, please. I know I've reset my stream like 7 times in the last 2 hours, but please, guys, I need every like. Please, I swear this is gonna be the only one for the next fucking whatever. Please, guys, tap the like button. What if I said, pretty please? But come on. And then that's it. That's as far as I'll go. You know, if it's not meant to be, that's fine. All right. Delay. Yeah, that's what I was looking into. It's not. It's life. Oh, that's loud. Following the wind. Monitoring my story. In the last 2 hours. Are my lips that chapped? After I do it. Suspects or signs. There's ladies, gentlemen. But mostly that's just life. Yeah, there's no delay because it's all monitoring. That's good to know. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. All right, one more. Sign. Maybe 3 more. Sign. There's a story here, but mostly sign. There's sign. There's sign. There's a story here, but most sign. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, fist to my shins with. I said fist, I think. Piss to my shit, piss to my shins with no suspects or signs. Piss to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line. Piss to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. I would fucking come up with just more fucking clutter listening to that shit. We'll rationalize the clutter. It's okay, guys. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's okay. Don't worry. It's okay. Oh, I see. Okay. All right. So. Oh! We're gonna group that choir. Even though it is in the story group, we're gonna make another group. Because I just came up with like a row, row, row your boat type of vibe, probably. So. We want to contain that section of the song, but we don't want to mix them together. So that's what that's for. So now we have the other row, row, row your boat part coming in. Probably. I don't know. Maybe a row, row, row your boat's exaggeration. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line. Piss to my shins with definitely no not a row, There's, I don't know. I think I was like open to another vocal part to fill in that extra space, but I think I changed my mind. I changed my mind once they fucking started freezing. You know what I'm saying? I'm like doing way too much right now. That's just life. That's just life. Following the wind, holding the line. Piss to my shins with definitely not a row. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I thought that was a singing part. Okay. And now we can solo that group together. That's just life. Following the wind. That's just life. Following the wind. Holding the line. That's just life. Following the wind. Holding. Oh, that's funky. Nice. Nice. That's just life. That's just life. Following the wind. That's just life. Following the wind. Holding the line. That's just life. Following the wind. Right. That's just life. That's just life. Oh man. That's just life. Following the wind. mostly that's just like but mostly that's just like but mostly that's just like I can't hear myself. But mostly that's just like oh man, it's lagging. Cool. I just realized this may end up being, and it probably won't be, but maybe in the tracking phase, this may turn into a game design coding systems node tree moment, since I have so much going on. But like, then when I started saying that sentence initially, then I like saw the fucking timeline. This timeline, not this one, but like for Everything Everywhere All at Once for the movie, and it's just like a fucking giant one project for everything. And in video games, you know, they have like scenes, and you can make a main menu scene, right? And then you make a level 1 scene, and then you make like a level 2 scene, and you have all of these scenes that share assets, share code as well, physics and yada yada yada. What am I saying? And then yeah, they're all like connected. And then at the end of the session, when you're done creating each instance of all the scenes, you make the ultimate scene, which connects all the scenes or something, you know. So it's more of a modular type of thing. Yeah, pretty much more modular. And so far as like accessibility can cover for modularity, but you know, anything can be modular, especially with the extensions coming out, which I'm still really excited for. I had a nice idea of something I wanted to use, or like an extension I might want to make. I forgot what the extension is though, but I'm sure I'll remember it. So I should leave a notepad. I got my sticky note right here. All right. So for when I remember, I'll just have everything right here, ready to go. Extension idea. What was the extension idea? It might have been like batch rename for grouped tracks. I don't think this was it, but this would be a good one. Batch rename for group tracks. Ooh, and here's another extension idea. I'm so excited. I love the idea of extensions, because I was really excited for going to Reaper. You know, Reaper is really cool. I thought that Reaper was peak insofar as open sourceness, and it was for sure, and like customizability and modification ability and personalization in the workflow and in all of it. UI, user interface, the workflow, where you save things, what you save, like all the fucking things, all the interactions. But now with extensions, I think I'm back to Ableton is like the best DAW, bro. Before I was at Reaper, but now I'm thinking Ableton. But it mostly is kind of biased because I just am familiar with it the most, so I'm like hella comfortable using it. But it also has the Max device ecosystem. It has the extensions ecosystems, which are not like plugins, but they're like quality of life. I mean, they can be plugins, but they're like quality of life enhancing utilities that are that are fucking game breaking, game changing. So yeah, I'm excited to figure out what I want my workflow to be like. There's probably so many different things that I could benefit from. Oh, I remember it. Okay, so I want it to. How do I title this? I want it to be only show plugin UI for selected tracks. That would be a game saver, dude, because I do so many freaking takes. And it'd be really nice. Oh, I thought of another extension idea, but it'd be really nice to be able to just go from take to take to take to take. Record, just easy. Without worrying about looking at the wrong tuner and then looking at last takes tuning and then being confused because I'm changing notes and I'm like holding a note or something in my take. So I could just make an extension for showing me, the plugins will change every time I click this button. And then another idea to help that, on problem solving would be to have a monitor track or some shit. Like, we have audio tracks, MIDI tracks, return tracks, main mix tracks, master tracks. So we could have essentially what it would be, what I want to do is to do an audio track that is off, so I can't hear it, but, hello? I can't hear it in the monitor, so I'm chilling. It's just normal. Because right here, normally, I would be able to hear myself like this. So then I could alternatively, instead of having so many different instances of the tuner on like every 100 fucking audio tracks, I can just always have one locked track constantly monitoring. And then I could do like an always on top situation, except that always on top does the Ableton window, not the plugin window. So I can just always have a tuner that is monitoring my vocals running. That's the dream. That's literally the dream. That would help me so much for everything. Like at least half of my obstacles are all workflow related. On God. So yeah, that'd be nice if I could just have like what is it, like a universal or monitor effects track? Yeah, monitor FX track, and then as a sub note that would also just be great to have for other occasions, other scenarios. Is oh shit, dude! I'm having so many ideas right now. What did I say? Monitor effects track. Oh, okay. I thought of another one that I thought of earlier. So delete all instances of blank of X for devices. So I can just delete all of my fucking tuners from every track once I'm done and I'm going into the mix phase. because that's only really helpful if I'm tracking. All right, so extension ideas. What was the other idea I had? I had an idea that was based off of the monitor effects. Unless that was the idea. Yeah, I had another idea. I can't remember it though. It was like a quality of life thing where I don't even have to touch anything. It's just like the way the program works. Oh well, it'll come back to me one of these days, I'm sure. So, all right, back to business. So, yeah, let's freeze all of this shit. Yeah, we don't want to bounce it. We'll just freeze everything, try to get some more CPU juice. And then finish vocals. I wanted to add another like talkie instance. There's a section. I wonder if I can just find it here while the software is doing its thing. I wanted to do like a announcer type vibe, like, oh, this person's running up to the stage, and then they're it's just like some random ass talking shit in the background to add world, add environment to the setting and enhance the feeling of being there. I love it. Even like the smallest thing. I've realized recently too. Everybody clip these guys. Super Joel, what's up, baby? Hey. I hope everybody's listening. I'm giving you guys some prime time, golden, top tier, best of the best information right now. On God, I'm giving everybody like the fucking rarest glimpse into fucking gold mining that has ever been seen in the musical digital or in the artistic landscape and the musical and the digital landscape. Art wise, this is definitely like fucking I'm definitely like fucking top 30. Top 30 goats. Music wise, I would say I'm number one, baby. Or I'm about to be. Can't think of a fucking single person. Jacob Collier is not even a threat to me. Cause I'm not trying to fucking be a robot. He can beat me for that. He beat me for the fucking like music theory associations and speaking from his chest like this. He can do all of that all the fucking time. That's fine. But yeah, that guy ain't nothing to me. That's like the only other person really I can think of that would be like anywhere near me. It's Jacob Collier. So yeah. I can't get complacent knowing all of that. I can't get lazy out, so I just got to keep looking inward like I have been my whole life. Then hopefully by the time I look back, I'll be in fucking Pluto. I'll be all the way at Pluto. Best shit talk break ever. All right. So let's see if we saved any CPU, guys. 98 Telecaster. What's up, baby? I see that. I see your emoji now. What's up? Hey. There's so much going on right now. My computer can't handle it, bruh. I think I gotta freeze more. I just can't. I can't handle anymore. I'm confused. So I froze these, and now I can't freeze anymore. Am I confused, or is that what's happening? I think that's just what's happening. That's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, piss to my shins with. So this one's gonna be 5, since the one after is like 78 fucking vocals. So we can try to even out the transition point a bit here. I'm confused. These look like the same fucking track. Mostly, that's just like. Oh, they're not though. Following the wind. Oh, it's because it's kind of like this. How all of my tracks have the same name. I was looking at this. How all the tracks have the same name. All right, but yeah. Okay, so this is one. Suspects or some. There's. Okay. Suspects or some. There's suspects or some. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's suspects or signs. Maybe this is too much. A story here, but mostly that's just life. Suspects or some. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's so weird. So weird. How does this sound? There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. That's so quiet. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's a a story here, but mostly that's just. There's a story. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or sign. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, there's a sign, there's a story. Naturally, we do two now, right? In this instance. Bex. With no suspects or signs. There's with no suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's just with no suspects or signs. There's a story with no suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Story here, but mostly that's just life. A story here, but mostly that's just life. But mostly that's just here, but mostly but mostly that's just life. But mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or sign. Following or sign. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. I'm not even recording. I'm not even recording, brother. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. There's a story here, but mostly that's just. But mostly. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. I'm like deviating from the unison pitch notes, but then I'm like coming back. How does that sound? There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shoes. Nah, I'll try to do it unison. Excuse me. I'll do it unison except for like maybe one or two instances, like a beat or two of harmony. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. actually, maybe I don't know, how does that sound? Why? I have a bad habit of not finishing my take. Like, what if that was a good take? I should have just finished it and then checked it. But mostly, alright, let's see. There's a story, but mostly that's just life. What? I don't hear the harmony. But mostly that's just life. Oh, I'm trolling. But mostly that's just life. But mostly, or I could center them both. That might be the plan instead of doing a third. But mostly, I don't know. I like the fucking intimacy of the stereo that we had earlier, though. So, I think I will do that. I will do the unison stereo takes, double take, and then I'll do the harmony in the center for just a couple of stuff. Sign is a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following wind, holding the line, is to my shoes with no suspects or sign. There's or sign is a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shoes with no suspects or sign. I like the crackiness, you know. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shoes with no suspects or sign. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shoes with no suspects. A story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. A story here, but I want to make a return track for the compressor, just to make sure that the peaks are tamed. Pretty good. Holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. A story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's a story. Holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. A story here. Alright. I'll do one more center one. And, yeah, I'll do the whole thing as harmony. No suspects or signs. No suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's no suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. I feel like I should do 4 now. Signs. A story here, but mostly I think what I'll do is do that again, except an octave higher, and then I can still count that. I can count this as like 3.5 audio tracks, because then I'm also just gonna center them both, and I'll try to merge them or something. However you want to talk about it. What? So there's signs. There's suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. A story here, but mostly that's just life. My little Frank Sinatra. That's just life. I should do it more like that. That's just life. Baby. That's just life, baby. Yeah. Holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. Holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. Holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects. Holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. Holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly. Oh, okay, I'm gonna do the same thing. Yeah, no, we're doing 5 here. We're doing 5 here for sure. Okay, whatever. No suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. That voice crack. No suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. I need a freaking language system for naming all this shit. I don't know what to name this specific group. So chant to center harmonies. No, that's gonna get confusing. Center harmonies. All right, we'll do that for now. And then chant to sign. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with. I wanted to center these, but I don't know anymore, man. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no. Holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. Story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. Story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, kiss to my shins with no story here, but mostly that's just life. Story here, but mostly that's just life. Story here, but mostly here, but mostly that's just life. Story 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 here, but mostly here, but mostly that's just life. 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 A story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, kiss to my shins with no suspects of sign. There's a story here, but mostly
I don't think I understand how return tracks work.
following the wind, holding the line, kiss to my a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, kiss to my shins with no suspects of sign. There's
And now we got this beast. Oh shit, I'm clipping. Now we got this beast. Oh wait, no. This isn't even close to what I was thinking of.
a story here, but mostly that's just life. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. There's a story here. There's a story here.
Do I do more?
There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. There's
Maybe I'll double it. And then I'll just add that to this one. Because it should all be on the grid. For the most part. I don't know.
there's a story here.
Oh, that's cool. It's kind of hard to tell where I should drop this. Hold on. It shouldn't be that hard to tell. So, right, yeah. Precisely. All right. Just like so. Oh wait, my brain hurts. What just happened? Wait, what? My fucking brain hurts. Okay, so this is the normal. Chat one. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, wait. What? Oh man, my fucking brain hurts. So. Chat two. Oh, wait. Okay. What? 5. Trend 2. Chant 2 cent. Okay. So delete that. Chant 2. Oh, I had chant 2 here. What the fuck? What the hell? I don't know. What the shit? Duplicate chant 2. Bro, why am I selecting every fucking thing ever possible? Is that just me? Am I freaking... No, I think I'm dumb. Okay. I mean, I know I'm dumb. It just keeps going back up all the way to the top for some reason. Pranking me. Pranking my So, yeah, we start at the first... What? Part here. Then we do that.
There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. A story here, but mostly a story here, but mostly that's just life. A story here, but mostly a story here, a story here, a story here, but mostly that's just a story here, but a story here. A story here, but mostly that's just life. A story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. A story here, but mostly that's just life. A story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's a story.
Damn, this song is crazy. Watch it fucking be balls in my asshole. Watch it. Just wait and see.
There's a story here, but mostly that's just life.
I forgot I did that. So what happens if I pan this to the left, pan this to the right? Oh wait. No, that's not what I want to do. Yeah, that's not what I want to do. Wait, I'm confused. Holy shit, I got so many fucking tracks. Oh, a lot of these aren't being used though. Is this it? Yeah. Wouldn't that be cool? Alright, so let's get to work. Extension idea. Or it could be made already. I need my pen. Shit, I already forgot the idea. I should just start saying the ideas as soon as I get them. Oh man, how did I forget? remember. Damn it. Oh, wait, well, I remembered a different one that I had earlier. I'm crazy. Auto pan, comma, symmetry. I can't spell symmetry. Symmetry, presets, randomizer, variations. All right. So I can like. Oh wait, I'm gonna remember the other idea I had, but before I remember that, so I can just like either select the group or I'll select all the tracks that I want to autopan, and then it'll just randomly assign according to symmetry. So like if I have 17 here, I want 17 there. But that's if I have an odd number of selected tracks, because then there would be the center one. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, auto pan, and then maybe like auto volume or some shit, auto gain stage, auto ride, auto gain stage / ride. Rider. All right, so yeah, that'll be really good. That'll be really helpful because I don't know. I care sometimes where I want places, but when it comes to choirs like these, it doesn't really matter. You know, I try to keep the lows towards the center. You know, the highs. I'm more than happy to spread out, so I can inform the fucking algorithm. Lows, center oriented. High is out. Okay. There's a story. There's a story. There's masterclass, baby. Whoa, I like it. I like it. Dissonance. Dissonance. Dissonancy. So those weird dissonance can be on the left because it sounds like I'm going for a chord. So I'll try to keep them together. Am I making sense right now? Whoa, that's crazy. Maybe not together. Yeah, not together. I didn't intend that for it to be together. A story. There's a story here. Ooh, this would be a good time that I might actually want the merge into one audio file that I saw earlier. There's an extension that could combine these into one audio file. That would actually be real clutch. For sure.
There's a story. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line. This to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. There's a story. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. There's a story.
Oh.
A story. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life.
Yeah.
There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's a story. There's a story here. Suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly suspects or signs. There's a story here, mostly suspects or signs. There's a story, suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly it's just like holding the line. This to my shins with no suspects or signs.
There's a story. I don't know about this, guys. That's like the scary thing with making art, like on the spot, like we do here. Is I never know how it's gonna sound. Sometimes I just keep digging until it sounds better. Sometimes I keep digging and then it sounds poopier. I don't know. Sometimes I know though. Sometimes I know.
Suspects or signs.
There's a story here.
Holding the line. This to my shins with no suspects or signs.
There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. Okay, I got distracted. I don't remember what I'm doing now. I want an extension. Hey, computer, make me an extension that... Oh, man, I forgot. Man, I have such a bad memory. Allows me to... So what would it be? Like a track tree? Track tree showing... Oh, fucking... showing pan plus volume. Instances. As well as a 3D visualizer, which will show the tracks according to pan and allows clicking on visualizer to nav to track. Man, I'm sticky noting it up right now. Whoa, that's weird. Might be a lot. Damn, that's low. Did I do that? Oh, I see. All right, and then maybe what we'll do is we'll we'll bring it from one side to the other. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll try the extremes first. We'll go from 50 left to 50 right. Nah. Okay, we'll try it from 31 to 29. No, we'll try it from 13. 19. There, there's a story here, but mostly that's just
Suspects or signs.
there.
Suspects or signs.
There's
Suspects or signs.
there's a story here. Oh man.
Suspects or signs.
There's
Suspects or signs.
there's a story here. Oh man.
Suspects or signs.
There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs.
Suspects or signs.
There's a story here, but mostly that's just.
Suspects or signs.
There's a story.
Suspects or signs.
There's a story here, but mostly it's just life. There's a story here, but mostly it's just life. Yeah, then I'll be using the remove silence extension when it comes to that time. For sure, for sure. I'm wondering, do we do the vocals one more time or what?
Suspects or signs.
I might need to take a step away from this song soon. I'm like too zoomed in. There's a story here, but mostly it's just life. Story here, but mostly it's just life.
Right? Maybe that could be the intro. Not too bad, not too bad, baby. What is beans? What is this? Oh wow, that's old school. Alright. Good to know.
Juniper left to scavenge up some beans. Met around hard on the way, was sharpening his teeth. Projecting there, protecting her, forewarning of bees. Startling little marlin is as easy as can be. Skipping along Chattersville, just had some mac and cheese. Soon the little marlin slipped and picked it, Clifton P. Our fellow fell just like yellow mellowed into the sea.
Huh. That sounds like a mouse click, but it's just part of the thing. All good. What is this? Oh, that's interesting.
Our fellow fell just like yellow mellowed into the sea.
I like the idea a lot. Alright, so I'm getting more ambitious as the fucking day goes. I don't know if that's good. I don't think that's a good thing. I don't think it is. Alright, so worry here, but mostly it's just like Just like
Young and juniper left to scavenge up some bees. Met a groundhog on the way was sharpening his teeth. Projecting there, protecting her, forewarning of bees. Startling little marlin is as easy as can be. Skipping along Chattersville, just had some mac and cheese. Soon the little marlin slipped and picked it Clifton P. Our fellow fell just like yellow mellowed into the sea.
There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Alright, how we feeling about this? Kinda cool, right? Yeah. Alright, sorry, I got a little distracted. Oh. I got a little bit distracted. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I was considering an outro for the vocals for the outro, so I got distracted. We'll see what I'm thinking now. Yeah, maybe I could just do like a, you know, some shit like that. Some shit like that. Some shit like that.
Suspects or signs.
Oh, what if I did like a, excuse me. What's up, Phil? What's up, Phil? Thank you, bro. I'm happy it's coming out. Coming out looking good on your end. Sounding good. What was I doing? All right. Okay, so when I did it that time, I was like, and then I was like, you know, I'm like, and then the third one could be like, so then there's 3 whistling. Maybe that's what it is. And then and symbolically, it's just kind of like dudes walking off into the sunset, you know, silhouettes, Disney style. That's kind of what I'm imagining right now. So we're gonna do that, and all of them are whistling. I wish I could whistle higher at this moment. I gotta do the fucking falsetto if I want to get that high. That's crazy. I can sing higher than I can whistle. I need to finish my text before I get distracted. Oh yeah, baby. So this is left ear, 25. No, we'll do it, 18. That's true. I can do it harmonica style too. If I'm like running out of breath, I'd be like. I'll just do that, and then I won't run out of breath. Is that as cool as I thought it would be? Is that as cool as I thought it would be, man? How can she slap, man? How can she slap? Maybe I'll close it in a bit, and then that's probably alright for now. Aww. Aww. It's so sweet and soft. Oh. Hooray. Huh. Hooray. Okay. Next phase. Initiating. Give me a sec. Where's my spare? Where's my spare? Oh, here's the spare. Great. Yeah. What? What's the magic button? Da, da, da. Drums. Oh, sorry. I won't leave you ever again. I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry, brother. I'm so sorry, baby brother. All right. Great. Damn, the freaking color is a little devastating. I kind of like that. It's a little grim. Don't you know? Don't you think so? It's a little bit grim, yeah. This is the bear's vision. My teddy weddy beddy bear. This is my teddy weddy beddy bear vision. Don't be mad at me, guys. Unless you're into that sort of thing. This is gonna fall. So I won't really bother too much more. It's gonna fall. In love with me. Alright. Oh shit. This is such a big song, I might have to render it, export it in, as an audio file, and then I'll record drums in a new project with that. Because I'm probably asking for a lot right now. I think I'll just do that and save myself the fucking headache. Sorry, guys. Number one. Cunt! Tree. Country, baby. Country. You guys ever listen to country? Alright, so... And then... Damn, I got work to do. Sorry here. But mostly that's just fun. Hold on. Disconnection with you. Oh, hold up. Hold up on there. Sorry here. But mostly that's just like so much work. It's too much more than drinks my first there. Sorry here. I don't want to drink my quota all at once, man. Ba ba da 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 da. Feels good. Do 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 do. I made some brownies yesterday, or at like 3 a.m. this morning. Oh my god, dude, it's insane what you can make with just fucking like 2 tablespoons of water, guys. It's kind of insane. I fucking spent like $1.50. And then I threw in hella oil, some eggs, 2 tablespoons of water, baby. And that's all I needed. Alright, let's see. Country! I love country. Who here loves country? Fuck, sorry. Who wants to go eat at Old Country Buffet with me? Wait, what? Did this export all the way? Eh? Eh? I'm trying to learn how to fucking maybe I'm doing spoilers right now. I've been working a little bit on my beatboxing. The moan beatboxing. I'm working on my moan. I don't do that too much, so I'm working on it. I can do a Mino, what's her name? Jennifer Coolidge. No, I can't. I thought I could until just now. So this is in
105 BPM. Jennifer College. What's the freaking thing that she says? Oh my. Or I don't know. Alright, bye. I'm just gonna jam to this until I don't want to anymore. Does that sound chill? What? What the heck? Oh, okay. Why did I think that you could hear this the whole time? My bad. You guys can't even hear. Wait, what? Oh, drums. Okay, I see. Oh, I'm so silly. Wait, I didn't even give you the proper audio, mate. I'm so silly. Alright. Alright.
Young and juniper left to scavenge up some beans. Met around hard on the way was sharpening his teeth. Projecting, they're protecting her forewarning of bees. Easy as can be. Skipping along Chattersville, just had some mac and cheese. Soon the middle Marlins.
Oh, this sounds great. This sounds good.
Just like yellow mellowed into the sea. The middle Marlin slipped depicted Clifton P. Our fellow fell just like yellow mellowed.
Oh, I still need to do that one audio thing I was talking about earlier. My narrator thing. So what do we want to say? I want to be like a carnival guy. I want to be like,
Stop, bro!
There's a story here. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. There's there There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, fist to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, fist to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's story here, but mostly it's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, fist to my shoes with no suspects or signs. Young and juniper love to scavenge up some beans. Fed them hard on the way was sharpening the seas. Protecting their protecting forwarding of these. Sharpening a marlin is as easy as can be. Skipping along Chattersville, just had some mac and cheese. Soon the middle marlin slipped and picked it, clipped and peed. Our fellow fell just
mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs.
There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs.
A story here, but mostly that's just life. Holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs.
Young and juniper love to scavenge up some beans. Smelling on hard on the way with sharpening his teeth. Projecting their protecting crew forwarding a breeze. Struggling in a whirling is as easy as can be. Skipping the long chatters, they'll just have some mac and cheese. Soon the middle Marlin slipped and picked it, clipped and peed. Our fellow fell just like yellow mellowed into the sea.
There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs.
There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs.
There's a story here, but mostly it's just life. Story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs.
There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs.
There's a story here, but mostly it's just life. Holding the line,
Young and juniper love to scavenge up some bees. Better run hard on the way was sharpening his teeth. Projecting their protecting her forwarding of these. Start the middle marlin is as easy as can be. Skipping the long chatters, they'll just have some mac and cheese. Soon the middle marlin slipped and picked it, flipped and peed. Our fellow fell just like yellow mellowed into the sea.
There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs.
There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, it's too much shit with no suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, it's too much shit with no suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, it's too much shit with no suspects or signs.
There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Just my shoes with no suspects or signs. Story here.
Young and juniper love to scavenge up some bees. Better run hard on the way was sharpening his teeth. Projecting their protecting her forwarding of these. Startling little marlin is as easy as can be. Skipping the long chatters, they'll just have some mac and cheese. cheese. Soon the little marlin slipped and picked it, clipped and peed. Our fellow fell just like yellow mellowed into the sea. Young and juniper left to scavenge up some beans. Met a groundhog on the way was sharpening his teeth. Projecting their protecting her forwarding of peace. Startling little marlin is as easy as can be. Skipping along Chattersville, just had some mac and cheese. Soon the little marlin slipped and picked it, clipped and peed. Our fellow fell just like yellow mellowed into the sea.
There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs.
There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs.
There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs.
There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's a story here, but mostly that's just life. Following the wind, holding the line, pissed to my shins with no suspects or signs. There's
A story here, but mostly that's just life. Pissed my shoes with no suspects or signs.
Hey guys, how we doing? Hope you're all doing well. I should take a ear break, if anything, or just like step back. Especially because I'm fucking blasting. Every time I play the drums, I'm like full volume, so. I'm getting a better idea of how I want to approach this thing. It's really chill for the most part. Like from the beginning till like the vocals actually come in, that's kind of weird. Because I think that the song's going to start maybe a couple times and then it's like, oh, okay, now it's about to start, and then it starts. So I either want to cut some of this stuff or redo it so there's more clarity in the build. Like, I like the messiness, but maybe I'll try to sharpen it a little bit more and make it more intentional. And then the next section is pretty chill. And then there are a couple times I want to say, maybe it's just one time, at the chant at the end, where I accidentally omit a beat from a measure. So the 1, 2, 3, 4, the 1 feel is different than, the entire song before, the entire 3 minutes before, 2.5 minutes before. So that's pretty much it. I got to identify around where that is, just so I can still be in sync and I can be hitting the boom, ah, boom, ah, da 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 da, because I don't want to land on like fucking so with beats, I don't know if y'all are familiar. There are, where is it left? You can't even see my face. What the heck? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then in between, it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, and then it's 1 for triplets, 1 E, 2 E, 3 E, 4 E, and then it goes 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. All I want to say is there's some sort of omission of beatage ladies, and gentlemen, an omission of beatage somewhere around this area to where I just need to calibrate myself, sync myself, and figure out where that omission of beatage is. So I'm not off sync with the vocals, you know. There's a story here. But imagine if I freaking landed on the 1E. What if I landed on the E and not a clean 1, 2, 3, or 4? Or even maybe the next best thing would be on the and, directly halfway between the beat. If I like, so it's like one E and a 2, or 1E and a 2E, 1E and a 2E, yeah. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2, 8 and a 3, 4, 4 and a 1E and, that's right, 1E and a 2E and a 3 and a 4, 1E and a 2E and a 3 and a 4, there's a story here. Fuck. I don't need to do that right now. Where's Jacob Collier when we need him, you know? I can't fucking do that, but besides that, I'm wondering how I want to approach everything, you know, because I'm kind of getting burnt out with this song already, but it's all stuff that needs to be done. And I'm happy with the pace. I'm really happy with our pace right now. I'm not too worried about that. But I am kind of getting burnt out over the same idea, but I also have a tendency to freaking not revisit things after I leave them. So I'm like trying to overcome that too. But maybe the real way to overcome that is by honoring me being burnt out, both physically, brain, ear-wise, my breath, you know, my breathing-wise. What am I saying? And then, yeah, then I'll just go to another idea, then I'll let this stuff ferment. Really, it's all the drums. So maybe that should be my focus for now, is doing all the drums for the songs, because I have 3 hours till my noise curfew. Or actually, I have like 4 hours because my parents aren't here. So I can drum for maybe like 5 more hours. I'll look up the noise curfew, so I can drum for a bit. And it's Friday too, so may as well knock all of that shit out. Also, if I'm kind of like with Marvel Rivals, what I was thinking about today is if I stick to one role as a support instead of doing what I normally do, which is flex between like the damage, you know, or the support, or the damage sponge, the tank. I'll just keep my mindset in the same area, drums, and then I will not have to really worry about taking 3 steps forward, 1 step back, because that 1 step back would be for recalibrating my mindset, my role, my intentions. If I switch instruments, so I think I could do a lot. We could really do a lot in the next 3-4 hours. So it looks like So how many songs do I have in this list? That'd be nice. That'd be really cool if I could get all of this done today. 2 albums. Yeah, that'd be really cool. And then tomorrow, and then pretty much after this, and until the 23rd of June, I will focus on my debut album and just fucking grind the shit out of that. That stuff's going to be chiller. Actually, no, it might be a lot harder, so I should get to work, because for my bass line guitar parts, my bass parts, my drum parts, and the majority of the lead vocal, I want everything to be in one take. So it's going to be really hard. I'm wondering if I even want to fucking do the dance album now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know. Maybe I'll take a 10-second breather and I'll go outside and consider the path forward. I know I want to finish the country album. I want to have something tangible for you guys to go home with, and none of us have to worry about a new release from me for a bit. You know, we can stay comfy. I want to release something for us, and then get that ball rolling too. Just like releasing shit in general. So I am gonna finish. We're gonna release this by the end of. Maybe not the night. Probably not the night. We're gonna release this by the end of my like awakeness. So I may stay up for like 2 days straight. You know, that's what I do. But yeah. Side note, yeah, this stream's been 3 hours. I have to end stream around 12-hour mark, so I can see this whole marathon being around 4 parts at most. Because the debut album is going to be a lot of it. I don't want to do any more than country or let's see if we have Let's Rise. Yeah, okay, so sorry I had to yell at you. So we'll finish a country album now, or like after my break. And that's it. Yes, sorry. Yeah, I got to be smart, or I got to be like conscientious. I got to trim some bulk here so I can dedicate, you know, my energies, my warm and fresh, passionate energy to the debut album. Because, let's see, it's the 19th. So 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. To 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So yeah, I have until like around the 23rd before my parents come back. So I can like be yelling at night. I can do so much shit. So I gotta be like doing that for the most important project of my life. After this country album. This is going to be the best album of my fucking life. Not the country one. It's going to be a good... the country one's going to be great, of course. But the debut album will be the best album of my fucking life. It'll be so crazy. So, what am I doing? Hey, Audilyn. Did I say hi already, bro? I saw you earlier. Yeah, I don't think I had the mic on, though. Is my mic on now? Okay, thank God, bro. What's up, man? Happy to see you. I know I haven't been doing a lot of music recently, so I haven't been seeing you too much. So I'm happy we could finally reconnect like this. I think I saw the short for this song. It's a single for sure. Def Monte copy. What are we talking about? The short for. Oh, on that note too, I want to download my fucking drum performance for dance song number 2. It's so good. I love that song. Maybe we can do that real quick on stream. Let's see. I'll download it. It's a 3-hour VOD, but I'll be able to find it real easy. I can, or yeah, I mean, I can figure something out. I can definitely play music outside right now. It's like 5 p.m. Until like 9 o'clock. So 4 hours. 9 o'clock would probably be when I start to feel weird. 10 o'clock is the definite no, but I can definitely do that. I wish I could switch devices without ending the stream. I think that'd be awesome. So that way I could just fucking leave the computer and then bring my phone outside and then we can just chill. I'll play some songs. I'll practice the album, you know, there. So on that note, I don't know what we'll do because I am leaning towards that now. But maybe, I'm leaning towards that now.
doing a quick run through, coming back, finishing Country Song 1 and 2 and 3, doing the drums for those. And then I think the plan after that is revisit my old attempts at the album. I want to do Fly. Fly is the hardest song. So I'm going to start with Fly. And then if I'm lucky, we'll have a fucking one take recording tonight. But yeah, at the very least, I want to have the country EP finished. That's my minimum goal. That's the minimum ask that I have for myself. All right. Oh, I don't think I have DaVinci anymore. Oh, wait, do I? Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, I can look into the Autoloon. Let's see. How can I switch? Can I switch from streaming from OBS or to my phone on YouTube without ending the stream and starting? Yes, you can seamlessly. I can? Okay, without ending, because YouTube creates a single continuous URL per live event. You cannot just stop the stream in OBS and push go live on your phone directly. Doing so will result in ending the stream. To pull this off seamlessly without dropping your audience, you have to choose between 3 reliable methods. Oh. Yeah, I think I might try to go for this one. This is what I do sometimes. The disconnect trick, which is just fucking close my software, crash it. Don't give it a chance to officially end the stream. Try to open it back up and reconnect before it does that. But there's like a fucking 5-second window. Damn it. Yeah, I don't know. I forgot I was streaming on TikTok.
Christian invaders with the spellable.
All right, I'm going to end my TikTok stream, guys. If you guys enjoyed, hit me up on YouTube, dude. Oh, wow, yeah, my shit's crashing, so. All right, bye, TikTok. Thank you, I love you. I love you. Okay, bye. All right, now it's just us. Am I able to capture recordings while I'm outside? Yeah. Yeah, and anything that I stream is a recording, is being captured. Right, yeah, the artifacts like birds chirping, I like those. And those are, I think the biggest value in those is the same value that comes with the specialness that of a performance, you know, of a given performance, because it's like this performance only happened on this time and the artist was feeling this way, so their voice was like this and their body, they didn't get a lot of sleep, so then this happened, and then it makes the entire performance very unique and impossible to replicate. And then that's kind of what I see the biggest value coming from what you're aiming at, which is capturing nature as just adding more natural variables essentially to the overall burning of the performance into the video file, into the artifact. But yeah, in my head, I'm like, yeah, it would be cool too, as well, to just leave my phone out there for a bit, and just like delete all the silences, and then I'll have a bunch of bird samples just like that. And then I'd have them isolated so I can